listen to Coverdale Page tonight when I go to sleep.
Dude, it's such a good album. I listened to it today. I'm like, God damn, this is good. That was the other cool thing about me trying to curate songs for you guys. Like, it made me, because I can't pick songs I've heard before. And some songs I was inevitable, right? Because, like, obviously you guys have listened to Firm, you've listened to Coverdale Page, but I wanted to pick songs in the most cases that you guys hadn't heard before. Like, is it Satriani? Obviously, you guys don't actively listen to Satriani or the other three. But like I said, check them out. I think you'll like those songs. But here's a bunch of guitarists that were on my short list I couldn't get on there. And a lot of them were ones you guys mentioned as well. I've took them off this list when you guys mentioned them. Steve Vai, obviously. Steve Vai, I play nothing like Steve Vai, but he's been a big part of my life. Of course, from Frank Zappa, DLR Band, Whitesnake, and the solo stuff. Nuno Betancourt, who I'm sure you guys will probably think are going to be on my list.
Yeah.
Never really impacted my ability. I mean, again, he only impacted me in the fact he shows me how little I know about the instrument. If you didn't know, he's also the band leader for Rihanna. Has been for years.
Yeah.
Really?
John Petrucci. Yep, John Petrucci, of course, from Dream Theater. Jimmy and I love.
He was on my list.
It also paid me to leave this guy out, Jerry Cantrell. The guy changed my life.
I was gonna have him in there too. Fuck.
He was in there, and I'm like, I can't leave. Andy Summers was my first guitar hero, and it's like, Jerry was number 4 because literally that Man in the Box, when I first heard that, I've talked about before, changed my fucking life. It killed me to leave him off the list. Alex Lifeson or Rush.
Yeah. On my short list, Alex. I have
just on being nice guys at the instrument, right? He's probably the nicest guy ever, right? Steve Howe, of course. What's that?
He's fucking hilarious too.
Yeah, he's fucking. He really is, man. And I love the fact how him and Getty are just like, when they do their videos, are just like they seem off the cuff, and he makes Getty still laugh. It's great. They're like two brothers. It's wonderful.
We talked about him and Alex and Gord Downey being cops in the Trailer Park Boys.
Oh yeah.
They're fucking hilarious.
I love the fact they just have a great sense of humor, man. They just really do. Steve Howe from Yes in Asia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll touch on two other guys you guys know. Obviously John Mayer, who I think can play anything.
I thought he was going to be on your list.
He was on my shorter list, but again, he was afterwards, so he was easy to leave off. But the guy, he's so fucking good, and I think in the guitar world he gets his due. But I don't think the average person realizes how good of a guitarist he is.
Right,
and he literally can play anything. We didn't mention probably the oldest guy I think living and still alive, B.B. King.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking amazing.
And B.B. King influenced obviously people like like Jimmy Page and those guys. Oh yeah.
Well, there you go, Dink. You took the words right out of my fucking head.
The guy I tried getting in there, Dominic Miller.
He died in 2015.
Did he really?
Yeah.
B.B. King?
Yeah,
the fuck out of here. Did he really?
I thought he was dead.
I thought
you're a horrible band leader.
I am awful.
Just a decade. Just a decade.
He did.
That's you had him on your list.
That was just a bit
edit that part out. No, really. Fuck yeah. Even then he was 89. Okay, never mind. So erase out that list. Yeah. Dominic Miller from Sting.
Delete.
No, what?
No, I'm kidding. I was talking about B.B. King.
Oh yeah, he's been deleted apparently 10 years ago. So there you go. Dominic Miller from Sting, the big thing. And Andy McKee, who you guys probably don't know, but if you ever watch these guys who now play acoustic guitar and they're doing acoustic and they're doing drums and playing guitar and playing two-handed guitar, he was one of the founders of that technique, which I call percussion guitar. It's not really, it's just called acoustic guitar. But he
did it in more than words.
Yeah, but Andy McKee was but Andy McKee, if you like acoustic music and you like really melodic music, good stuff, man. He was one of the founders of that style. So that's all the guys I left off my list because there's only 4 spots, right?
Yeah, who'd you guys leave off your list?
Like I said, Rick Emmett was on my list.
Oh, yeah.
Alex Lifeson was on my list. Peter Frampton was on my list.
Oh, Jimmy, they don't know anything about guitar.
Right. I'm ashamed that I didn't even think of Rick Emmett because he's fucking amazing.
He
He's
was so
a
hard
genius.
to leave off, man.
And he's got that beautiful upper register voice while he's
Yeah.
playing these
I love his
amazing
voice.
guitar lines.
Yeah.
A lot like your big wreck guy with Thornley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian Thornley. Yeah,
Ian Thornley. Yeah, I mean, I only had a couple that I kept Satriani and Vi off because I thought Joe was gonna go there. I kept George Lynch off just because I fucking talked about him so much already. I mean, honestly, he's my favorite guitar player, but I just kept him off.
Dude, here's the thing, Jimmy, when I was thinking about your picks, I didn't think you'd have him on your list. I didn't even you didn't cross. Even I know he's your favorite guitar, didn't even cross my mind that he would be on this list for you. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Weird. I kept him off because I talk about him way too much. Robbie Blunt was on my short list.
Wow. Yeah.
I thought Clint Lowry would have been on your list.
Oh my God.
Lowry. Mike
Yeah.
Lowry.
This was tough. So I I went to a silo that was easy to work with, and there was a lot of musicians. Well, 3 of them. I'm never going to get to talk about Yngwie Malmsteen.
No.
I'm never going to get to talk about Satchel, Russ Parrish.
No,
ever,
yeah.
unless we have like a comedy edition or something.
Well, that's why I think I mentioned pre-show. I thought about Damon Johnson. Well, I wore his shirt, I think, last one of the shows.
A couple shows ago, yeah.
Yeah, and he's the guitarist and singer from Brother Kane, but he also played with Thin Lizzy, Alice Cooper, and he's currently touring with Skinner, right? So he was one I really wanted to put on my list because I knew nobody else would have it. Rick Emmett. But there wasn't a lot. Warren DeMartini I thought about because I really love his sound, but because Jimmy had just talked about Rat and the Dead in the Halloween episode,
great part, yeah.
Throw it out. That was it, really. Like, I tried to narrow the search before it got like too many to choose from, right? And then you can't. I stuck with my 4 and then swayed a bit, and then like, no, these 4 are it.
Yeah, I had about 6 or 7that I was, moving back and forth, and the one I just again, the Russ Parrish thing, I threw like 3 people out and just had to talk about them. So
yeah.
The opportunity to do that, yeah.
This was fun. This is a little off the beaten path for us because it's very pinpointed, specific. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun researching this one.
Me too. Yeah, in fact, I left the last person on my list was Elliot Easton because he didn't come on my radar until about 10 years ago.
With the Cars?
Yeah. And it's because of an interview that Nuno Betancourt did. He goes, one of my favorite guitarists is Elliot Easton from the Cars. And the interviewer was like, the Cars? He's like, dude, think about it. He had great guitar lines and he had 6 to 8 bars to put a memorable solo, and you can sing every one of those solos in your head.
Yeah.
You're right. And so when Nuno Betancourt did a guitar camp starting like 10 years ago, he invited Elliot Easton. And Elliot Easton's like, what am I going to do there? He's like, you're going to show us how to write a good, memorable guitar line in 8 bars. And and Nuno said he was the most what do you call it? Most
gracious,
most imposing person you'd ever meet. And he was like, he felt out of place, but Nuno's like, all the guitarists there were like, it's Elliot Easton. He can do things in 8 bars no one else can do. Yeah. So it shows to go, people have different thoughts about any instrument, much less this instrument, of what makes somebody great. And like you said, the interviewer and you go, Elliot Easton is like, well, if you think about it, you can hum a lot of his guitar solos in your head.
Right. And you say greats, but like it's back to the original, like it's who you enjoy. And I think we talked about it tonight when we first started recording 3 weeks ago now, I guess. I saw Tesla. I forgot how much I really liked Frank Hannon's playing. Fucking so good.
I wanted to have him on the list.
Oh, he's so good. Like it made up for the fact that Jeff's voice is not quite what it was as much as I thought it was going in. I was like,
yeah,
it's hard to maintain that vocal styling.
Oh yeah,
totally. Like,
and he's
got a unique voice when he could sing, and now
now he's older.
Right.
How old did you say? Did we say he was?
67.
67.
So Frank's I don't know how old Frank is.
Frank's up there too. I think it's like 64 or something like that.
Yeah, they're all around the same age.
We've talked about singers before, and not to go off on a
Frank's
tangent.
59. He's only 59.
Oh, 59.
And he looks 60.
He looked older.
Oh yeah. He looks like Daryl Hall.
But that brings me back to this very day, where I'm just astounded by Sammy Hagar of all people. I've brought this up before. It's like the guy is 78 years old. They're now going to tour in Europe. They just announced that today.
Wow. Really?
And he's only singing a half step lower. We talk about guitar.
Yeah, he still sounds good. Right?
He's on E flat, so he's singing a half step lower. And for being 78, he's sounding better than most people are fucking 58. I don't know how he fucking does it. So so when you have somebody like Jeff Keith who sings up here, it's like, dude, you can't do that forever.
Yeah, I thought you might slide Wolfie on your list. I wasn't
sure. And the wife brought that up. She goes, because she knows I love especially his new album.
He was on my list.
Was he?
Oh yeah,
he was. The first
stuff's great, right? Like
the new album's so fucking good. New album so good. And G even said, she goes, what about Wolfie? Because she's a big what's his mom's name?
Valerie
Bertinelli. She reads her books and she but she's like,
her cooking show? Does she watch the cooking show?
Part of Van Halen that Katie likes.
I'm like, I love Wolfie for many reasons. Number one, the kid's fucking humble as shit. He's very fucking good. He's the only person in my entire life I've ever sound like when he plays dad's parts, he sounds like dad. He has dad's same exact tone. And that's his ability and the sound in his hands, not the instruments and the equipment he's using.
Right.
And again, he's so nice, man. When I was watching that video of him talking, just being interviewed about Paul Gilbert, he's just a cool dude who just appreciates everything he has, and he's working his ass off to get what he has and not to live off dad's name.
Yeah.
And
purposefully.
I wish I could be as nice a person and good as a person as Wolfie Van Halen is, because I can't. If I was in his position, to be honest with you, I would not be. I mean, ask Jimmy, I'd be insufferable.
Yeah, absolutely, without even a doubt.
We're not joking. I'm being honest.
No, I'm not either. I mean, we're friends where we could say that to each other. You were talking about Wolfgang Van Halen. Yeah. One of the reasons he's such a nice, calm, demeanored guy is because he's fucking run the litany of abuse. And he's gone through a bunch of therapy. He talks about it very openly that I see a therapist regularly, and I finally had to stop reading the comments. Stop reading the comments.
Yeah.
He still does, though. I mean, that song, was it Forget You or Fuck You, where he's playing the solo and he's like doing the middle finger with his solo.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he still does, but hopefully he now is better equipped to not take it personally, because
clearly
the internet,
he's got a pretty good sense of humor. I mean, look at the last 3 videos. Well, I mean, look at all of his videos.
Yeah. And people forget, and most people, the average person doesn't realize, he plays every fucking instrument, every note on those albums.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible, dude.
Chris, did you consider anyone from Pearl Jam? Because they have 2 guitarists, right? Mike McCready and
Stone?
No.
Yeah.
Stone Gossard, yeah. No, I didn't either, as much as I like some early Pearl Jam a lot. I sometimes don't know which guy's doing which part. So,
yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
And a real Pearl Jam fan, how can you not tell the difference? Like,
I love Pearl Jam, but I don't know. Their guitar parts never stood out to me, I suppose.
Yeah,
I assumed you were going to have Adam Jones, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought you might have Adam Jones too. And then when you said about Tool, when we were talking about Tom Morello, I'm like, oh, here comes.
Yeah. But I don't know about you guys when you brought up Pearl Jam.
What's the fuck right?
When I think of Pearl Jam, I kind of think of them as one cohesive unit. I never think of the individual musicians, which is bad on my part because they're all great musicians. But when I think of
all the guys,
I do the same thing. I do the same
thing. It's like Eddie and the guys, and they're a unit.
Yeah.
They're all one person, one being.
Yeah. So it's like when Matt Cameron just said he was leaving or whatever, it's like, oh my God, he's leaving? It's like, what are they going to do? I don't know. And Matt Cameron apparently he's going to play music. He's going to be in bands. He's just not going to be a Pearl Jam.
Right. And everyone's like, bring Dave back, the original guy.
Yeah.
Ambrosio or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Why?
Dave Ambrosio, yeah.
It's been 40 years. I don't think they need to do that.
Right, and he's been pretty vocal about it the entire time.
The king of the soul patch.
Yeah, he got screwed, and
but it's kind of interesting when you brought that up. I instantly thought of the bands. I think of the individual musicians, and the other bands I just think of as a group.
Yeah,
some bands are like that, right?
makes sense.
I don't know why that is.
Like a fog hat.
Yeah, I mean,
Back to
Fog
episode
Hat.
1.
Yeah, like
Fog hat.
what? What?
I got excited.
Just Ranked is researched and produced by the Just Ranked crew. Editing and mixed by Joe Burkle. Socials and marketing by DJR Media Services. Theme music by Blue Joker. If you're enjoying the show, please set your podcast app to download new episodes and help spread the word by leaving a review and tell everyone you know to listen.